roads don't lead to nowhere. They lead to who you really are. Sun coming up on a gravel road, coffee cold in my right hand, mama's voice in my memories saying, boy, be a better man. I left home with an empty tank and a head full of wild dreams. All I owned in this whole wide world was dust on my blue jeans. Every mile taught me something, every scar a place I'd been. I was learning how to stand up straight with dust on my blue jeans. With dust on my blue jeans and the sun in my eyes, I was running from nothing, just chasing my life. Every wrong turn made me stronger, every goodbye made me mean. I found out who I really was with dust on my blue jeans. Worked all day on a stranger's farm, paid in hope and gasoline. Slept in the back of that old truck, stars my only company. Met a girl in a county town, left before the love got me. Funny how a man grows up fast with dust on his blue jeans. Time don't care about your plans, it just teaches you to bend. Every road you swear you chose is choosing who you win. With dust on my blue jeans, I was building who I'd be. Now I'm back on that same old road with silver in my hair. Still got dirt on these old boots, still saying my same old prayers. With dust on my blue jeans and the past in my hands, I don't miss all the miles I ran, I miss the boy I am. Every dream cost me something, every truth cost me pain, but I'd walk it all again, my friend, with dust on my blue jeans. Some roads don't wash off easy, they stay on your soul. Every town's got a shadow side, mine glows blue and red after dark. Someone down on the Texas plain, dust still hanging in the air. Another day I didn't win, another night I'll face in here. Boot heels on a hollow floor, smoke curls to the ceiling fan. I came here chasing something big, found myself chasing time. Funny how the road you choose chooses your state of mind. Under neon lights in Amarillo, I'm learning how to be alone. With a glass full of yesterday and a heart that won't go home. Every dream I ever borrow comes due before the dawn. Yeah, I lose a little more of me under neon lights in Amarillo. Met a girl with tired eyes, said she used to sing real good. Now she dances for the jukebox like she always said she would. We talked about the lives we missed and the ones we never chose. Two strangers in a lonely bar trying not to decompose. Time don't stop for broken plans, it just pours another round. Every man here's got a story buried deep and never found. Under neon lights in Amarillo, where the brave and lonely go. If I ever find that road back home before this town finds me, I'll leave these lights and all these ghosts and finally let me be. Neon lights in Amarillo, I see clearer who I am. Just a man with too much past and not enough of a plan. I don't blame this restless life or the dreams I kept too long, but I'm still searching for my dawn. Under neon lights in Amarillo, some lights don't guide you home, they just show you where you're lost. Some years don't live in calendars, they live in the people who used to be. There's a picture in an old shoebox, faded edges, crooked smiles. 3 old trucks by the football field, thinking we'd stay young a while. Radio loud, windows down, every dream felt close enough. We thought the world was ours to take, we didn't know about giving up. Time was slow, the nights were long, we had nothing but belief. Every plan was built on laughter, every hope was make-believe. We were young in '94, with our hearts still on our sleeves, chasing love and running wild, thinking life was ours to keep. Every wrong felt like a right, every road was something new. I don't miss the years so much, I miss the me and you when we were young in '94. Tom got married way too soon, Jake went off to war, Mary left for California, said she couldn't dream no more. I stayed here and learned the hard way how fast the good times go. Funny how the ones who knew you best are the first you lose, you know. Every scar I carry now has a story I can prove. Every man I've become since then started back with you. Young in '94, when forever felt so sure. If I could steal one night back now from all these passing years, I'd sit around that old bonfire and laugh till it turned to tears. We were young in '94, before the world told us the truth, before we learned about regret, before we learned to lose. I don't curse the time that's gone or the roads that split in two, but every best part of my life still sounds like me and you when we were young in '94. Some years don't end when time moves on. They end when the last memory fades. Every road breaks you before it shows you where you belong. I left with more regrets than plans and a map I couldn't read. Every town I tried to love taught me who I couldn't be. I wore my failures like a coat, too heavy to outrun, till I learned the hard way you can't hide from what you've done. Every scar became a lesson, every fall a way to rise. Funny how the darkest miles show you the brightest skies. On broken roads and open skies, I learned to stand alone. Every dream I thought I lost was leading me back home. I don't curse the turns I took or the years I let go by. First, on broken roads and open skies, I chased the sound of something more in every stranger's face. But every door I kicked down hard just showed me my own place. I learned to pray in empty rooms, learned to forgive my past. Some roads are made to break your heart before they let you pass. Time don't fix you overnight, it just teaches you to try. Piece by piece you build a man under wide and patient skies. On broken roads and open skies, I became who I am. If I could thank those wasted years for every tear I cried, I'd say you made me strong enough to finally live this life. On broken roads and open skies, with my past laid down behind, I don't run from who I was, I just walk with who I find. Every wrong turn brought me here, every loss taught me to try. I found my faith in second chances on broken roads and open skies. Some roads don't lead you away, they lead you back to yourself. Every town's got a heartbeat, but mine only beats on Friday night. The sun goes down on Main Street slow, dust turns gold in the fading light. Pickup trucks by the diner door, everybody's waiting for the night. Neon hums in the old bar sign, mama's praying I'll be home by 10. But I'm young and the world feels wide on these Friday nights in Tennessee again. There's a jukebox playing our favorite song, boot heels on a wooden floor. Every dream I ever had is knocking on that screen door. On Friday nights in Tennessee, we were kings of a small town dream, with your hand wrapped tight in mine, and the whole world watching us be free. We didn't need much money, just a little time and you with me. Yeah, I learned how to love and believe on Friday nights in Tennessee. Parked down by the river bend, stars lay heavy on the hood. You said life would take us far, I swore to God I'd be good. Every promise felt forever, every kiss a destiny. Funny how the years run fast, but that night still runs with me. Every laugh still echoes loud, every tear still feels that free. I was more than I am today back then with you and me. On Friday nights in Tennessee, where the past still believes in me. If I could stop this clock from turning and drive back down that road, I'd give up all these restless years for the love I almost stole. On Friday nights in Tennessee, we were brave and we were wild, with a future in our back pockets and the faith of a small town child. I don't miss the you so much as the man I used to be. Yeah, I found my heart and lost it too. On Friday nights in Tennessee. Some towns grow quiet with time, but my heart still lives on Friday night. Sudden dreams don't come in big plans. They come in small boxes you're scared to open. Been working overtime all week, saving every dime I got, talking to myself in the mirror, praying I don't lose my shot. Your daddy's porch is waiting on me, your mama's watching the door. Every step I take tonight feels heavier than before. I ain't got much to offer you, just a heart that's true. But I've been holding on to something. I've been hiding it from you. I got a ring in my back pocket and your name in my crib. Got a lifetime in my hands if you say you'll share. I'm just a boy with borrowed courage, standing in the fire tonight, with a ring in my back pocket and a dream to make you my wife. We met down by the water tower when we were 7-2. They said I'd never leave this town. I said you made me. Well, here I am to shake your hands in a future I can't see. Funny how the bravest thing is asking you to believe in me. I've lost some fights and won some scars, but I never lost my way. Every road I ever tread on just led me here today. I found a ring in my back pocket on the best night of my life. Some questions change your whole life before you even hear the answer. Some songs don't just play on the radio, they play on your heart for the rest of your life. We were parked outside your mama's place, engine humming low and slow. Summer air on your open hair, one last thing we didn't know. The DJ said it was #1, we laughed like we owned that sound. Didn't know that years from then that song would break me down. Your hand was resting on my knees, stars were hanging low. Funny how a 3-minute melody can steal a lifetime ago. When the radio played our song, we were more than young and strong. We were promises and forever before we knew what went wrong. Every note still knows your name, every line still proves me wrong. I don't hear the past so clearly till the radio plays our song. I hear it now in a different town, different face, same old me. Crowded bar and a lonely heart, same old memory. The singer hits that high last line and suddenly I'm there, back in that car with everything I was too blind to care. Time can take a lot away, but it leaves the truth behind. Some love never really dies, it just learns to hide. When the radio played our song, I believed in something more. If I could turn that dial back now and freeze that summer night, I'd hold you just a little longer before we lost the fight. When the radio played our song, when the radio played our song. If I could turn that dial back now and freeze that summer night, I'd hold you just a little longer before we lost the fight. When the radio played our song, we were brave and we were wrong. We were thinking love was easy, we were singing all along. I don't chase the past anymore, but I still know where I belong, in the silence after goodbye. When the radio plays our song, some songs end on the radio, ours never really did. Nights are meant to end before you're ready to let them go. Ferris wheel in the twilight sky, cotton candy on your breath, Fireworks waiting for the dark, like they know what's coming next. You wore that blue dress just for me, said don't blink, this goes too fast. Funny how the sweetest moments always know they're gonna pass.
The band was playing something slow under paper lantern light. Every song was begging us to remember this one night, our last dance at the county fair. We were brave and we were scared, with the future in your teardrops and my hands in your hair. Every step was saying maybe, every kiss was saying care. I didn't know how much I'd lose on our last dance at the county fair. Your daddy called from by the gate, said it's time to say goodbye. You said college waits for me, I said I'd be just fine. We laughed about forever, like it wasn't leaving soon. Two kids making promises under that old harvest moon. Time don't wait for summer love, it just turns a page. Some goodbyes are written soft at the end of youth's last stage. Our last dance at the county fair, where I learned to let you go. If I could stop that music now and hold that moment still, I'd trade every road I ever ran for one more slow dance still. On our last dance at the county fair, if I could stop that music now and hold that moment still, I'd trade every road I ever ran for one more slow dance still. On last dance at the county fair, we were more than we'd become, with our hearts still full of someday and our hands still learning love. I don't blame the dreams you chased or the boy I couldn't be, but I still close my eyes sometimes on our last dance at the county fair, when you still danced with me. Some first loves don't grow old, they just stay young forever.
Some people leave with their bags packed, some of us leave with our hearts still here. I wrote your name on a paper line in a room with peeling paint. Postmark said September rain and a love I couldn't change. The train was calling my full name, big dreams in a bigger town. But every word I never said stayed here on this old ground. Mama cried at the station door, Daddy shook my hand. You just smiled like you knew already I'd never understand. These are letters from a small town, written in the dust and years. Every line still knows my heartbeat, every word still tastes like tears. I chased the lights of a bigger life, but I lost what followed me. Yeah, the truth about who I am is in letters from a small town to me. I learned to wear a different face, learned to talk real strong, But every night in a choose bed, I dream where I came from. Your handwriting in my jacket, faded thin but never gone. Every mile I ever traveled just led me back along. Funny how the world feels smaller when you're out there on your own. Every road I ever loved still points me back to home. These are letters from a small town that still remembers me. If I could write my younger self, I'd say don't run so fast. Some goodbyes look just like freedom till you're living in the past. These are letters from a small town, from the girl I let go free, from the boy I used to be inside, from the roots that made me me. I don't blame the dreams I followed or the man I had to be, but every truth I ever learned was in letters from a small town to me. Some people leave the town behind. Some of us carry it forever. Some days don't pass with time, they pass with you. The clock was hanging on the wall, ticking louder than before. Your suitcase by the bedroom door, keys lay cold upon the floor. You said my name like it was heavy, like you'd practiced all the night. I stood there trying not to breathe while you were gathering your life. Every word you didn't say was louder than the rest. Some goodbyes are just confessions that you couldn't love me best. On the day you said goodbye, the world forgot to move. Every dream I ever trusted walked out the door with you. I learned how silence sounds when love don't even try. I lost a lot of who I was the day you said goodbye. Your coffee cup still on the sink, lipstick on the rim. Every little thing you touched was a place I'd fallen in. You said we both deserved more, said this was for the best. Funny how the right decision leaves the deepest emptiness. Time can heal a broken heart, that's what people say. But time just teaches you to live with what won't go. On the day you said goodbye, I learned how to survive. If I could change one moment back before the truth went wrong, I'd hold you just a little longer before I had to be strong. On the day you said goodbye, I became a different man. Every hope I ever carried slipped right through my hands. I don't curse the love we had or the years we had to try, but I still mark my life in two. The day before and after, the day you said goodbye. Some goodbyes never end, they just learn to live inside you. Some places don't just raise you, they wait for you to come back. The screen door sings its old hello, same creak I always knew. The rocking chair still knows my name, still waiting here for you. Mama's hands are thinner now, but they still hold me strong. The world out there taught me fast how to bend, how to stand. But every truth I ever learned, I learned right here and in her hands. On Mama's porch at sunset, when the sky turns soft and gold, she tells me all my yesterdays were worth the pain I hold. Every dream I ever followed, every road I chose to run, I finally found my peace again. On Mama's porch at sunset, son. Daddy's name is on the wind and the way the evening sighs. Mama talks to him in prayers when she thinks I'm not nearby. Fireflies around the yard just like 79. Funny how the heart remembers what the mind leaves behind. I used to think that leaving meant I was finally free. Now I know the longest road is the one back to me. On Mama's porch at sunset, where the past forgives me slow. If I get one wish from God tonight, before the daylight ends, I'd ask for one more summer here, before the long goodbye begins. On Mama's porch at sunset, son. If I get one wish from God tonight, before the daylight ends, I'd ask for one more summer here, before the long goodbye begins. On Mama's porch at sunset, with her stories and her smile, I lay down all my restless years and stay a little while. I don't need a bigger heaven or a world that's overdone. I found my way back to myself. On Mama's porch at sunset, son. Some homes don't fade with time, they grow inside your soul. Some goodbyes don't come with words, they come with the changing of the season. And July was burning on the screen door, your dress hanging on my wall. You said the world was calling you, said I was too afraid to fall. We watched the cornfields turn to gold, heard the crickets sing at night. You were dreaming of a bigger life, I was praying you'd stay mine. Your suitcase by the kitchen chair, your eyes already gone. Funny how a heart can break before the love moves on. She left with the summer wind, when the days grew short and thin, when the promise got heavy and the truth set in. She kissed me like a memory, said don't wait, don't pretend. She didn't leave with anger, she left with a summer wind. August rain on the window pane, your letter on the bed. Every line said you were brave, every word said what you didn't say. Your name still hangs in every room, your shadow in my sleep. Funny how the hardest goodbyes are the ones you gotta keep. Time don't ask if you're ready, it just turns the page. Some love is just a season, not a life you get to save. She left with a summer wind and took the best of me. If I could stop that old clock now and hold that last July, I'd trade every year I'm living for one more soft goodbye. She left with a summer wind when the leaves began to bend, when the boy I used to be met the man I'd have to mend. I don't curse the love we had or the dream she had to win. Some hearts ain't meant to settle, they leave with a summer wind. Some seasons don't come back, they just teach you how to let go. Neon buzz in the corner bar, fiddle crying sweet and slow. Boot heels find the wooden floor, even when the heart says no. I came here trying to forget you, trying to drink myself brave, but every song they play tonight knows exactly what I gave. They say a man should hide his tears, learn to smile through the pain. So I hold her hand and fake a grin while your ghost calls my name. I'm two-stepping through heartache with a stranger in my arms, spinning round a broken promise, trying not to fall apart. Every turn just breaks me deeper, every song just tells the truth. Yeah, I'm dancing like I'm over you, but I'm two-stepping through heartache tonight. She smells like cheap perfume and hope, talks like she's been hurt before, says love always leaves too soon and she's done believing more. We laugh about the lives we missed and the ones we never chose. Two lonely hearts in borrowed time, trying not to decompose. The band plays on like nothing's wrong, like love's an easy game. But every step I take tonight just circles back your name. I'm two-stepping through heartache while the whole world thinks I'm fine. If I could stop this record now and walk back out that door, I'd run back to the only truth. I should have fought for more. I'm two-stepping through heartache in a room full of regret, with a smile I borrowed from a man I'm not ready to be yet. Every song is saying goodbye, every step is proof I'm weak. Yeah, I'm dancing like I'm free tonight. I'm two-stepping through heartache, two-stepping through heartache with your memory. Some dances don't heal you, they just teach you how to hurt in time. Some memories don't fade with time, they just learn to wait in silence. There's a glass on the corner table, half full of yesterday. Your picture in a wooden frame still looks at me that way. Neon hums outside the window, midnight's moving slow. Every road I ever ran from you just led me here alone. They say a man should drown his past in a bottle and a song, but every sip just proves to me that I've been missing you all along. With a whiskey and a photograph, I'm talking to your eyes, telling you the things I should have said before I learned goodbye. Every truth I'm scared to face is staring back at me. I'm holding on to what is gone with whiskey and a photograph and your memory. Your lipstick's still on that old glass from a life I let go by. Funny how the smallest things are the ones that make you cry. I tried to love a different face, tried to live a better life, but every dream I ever touched still wore you in its eyes. Time don't burn these feelings down, it just dims a light. Some love don't die in daylight, it just waits for night. With a whiskey and a photograph, I'm losing to the truth. If I could change one yesterday before the love went wrong, I'd choose the night I walked away and prove you I was strong. With a whiskey and a photograph, I finally understand. Some hearts don't heal by moving on, they heal by where they stand. I don't curse the love we had or the years I couldn't save, but I still pour one out for you with whiskey and a photograph and the life we never made. Some goodbyes don't end with words, they end with a picture and a dream. There's a road behind my memory where dust still knows my name, and every mile I ever loved started in that old frame. We were kids with borrowed dreams and gas money in a jar, windows down the radio, chasing every falling star. Your laughter on the dashboard, your boots up on the seat. We thought the world was waiting at the end of every street. Time was slow, the nights were long, we didn't need much more. Just a tank of hope and freedom, and that engine's gentle roar. Take me back to that old pickup where the future felt so near, where love was just a highway and goodbye was just a fear. We were young and we were restless, with our hearts still open wide. Take me back to that old pickup where the best of me still rides. There's There's a dent on that old fender from the night we chased the rain. You said forever easy, I said I'd feel the same. Now the town feels so much smaller, and the roads don't call my name. But every time I close my eyes, I'm driving there again. Every song still sounds like you, every mile of memory. I trade this life I'm living for one more drive with me. Take me back to that old pickup where the stars were on our side. If I could turn the key again and hear that engine start, I'd drive back to the moment before we fell apart. Take me back to that old pickup where we didn't know goodbye. If I could turn the key again and hear that engine start, I'd drive back to the moment before we fell apart. Take me back to that old pickup where we didn't know goodbye, where the road was all forever and the past was passing by. I don't need a brand new future, just the truth of who I was. Take me back to that old pickup, to the boy I used to love. There's a road behind my memory, and I'm still driving there.